Stage 2 of the Vuelta a España and the peloton head out onto the open roads, with Rowan Dennis, the winner of the opening prologue in Malaga, wearing the red leaders jersey, holding a 6-second buffer over Michal Kwiatkowski. A stage starting in Marbella, making its way through to Caminito del Rey, 163.5 kilometres, with an altitude gain throughout the stage of almost 2,500 metres. The stage getting underway with a Category 2 climb, Category 3 climbs scattered throughout the middle part of the stage, and it's a Category 3 climb as well to get things finished. It was an aggressive start to the stage with a breakaway group of 7 forming early, and over the top of the first climb, a Category 2 climb, it was Luis Angalmate of the Cofidis team, affectionately known as the Lynx of Andalusia, riding on home soil, who collected maximum points. Rowan Dennis back in the peloton with his BMC teammates controlling the breakaway, but not a full-blooded chase early throughout the stage. The question marks over Dennis: would he defend red, and how was the form of Richie Porte's? Porte unfortunately suffered a puncture at the midway point on the stage, but did return to the peloton. As they went through the finish line for the first time, the leading group of 7 had their advantage reduced to a little over 2.5 minutes. Thomas de Gent surrendered. Alexis Goujar went on the attack. At 42 seconds down in the general classification, he was the best placed rider overall from the breakaway group, and he was soon rejoined by another Frenchman, Pierre Rolland. Alexis Goujar, he paid the price for his earlier efforts. Rolland went on solo, but he too was later caught by the charging peloton. At the front of the peloton, there was splits starting to appear. Rowan Dennis had lost contact, so too Richie Porte, in a group that also contained the world champion Peter Sagan, out of contention for stage honours. Vincenzo Nibali, as they were approaching the final climb, he too, surrounded by his teammates, was losing ground and hopes of winning this race for the second time. With 1,400 metres to go, it was a bold move by the 22-year-old Belgium, Laurens de Plus of Quick-Step, opening up an advantage. The first reaction came from Steven Kruijswijk. It was then Alejandro Valverde who took control of the race. Valverde closed down the gap to De Plus. It was then Kwiatkowski who tried to seize the moment, but as they rounded the final corner, it was Alejandro Valverde who first won a stage of the Vuelta a España 16 years ago, collected stage victory, number 10 in his career at the Vuelta a España. Valverde winning the stage, Kwiatkowski moving into the race lead. I'm really happy because it's been a long time since I've won at the Vuelta, and I really wanted to do something at this year's Vuelta, and today, to already win the second stage, I'm really happy. Stage classifications, it was Valverde ahead of Kwiatkowski, followed by De Plus, then Kelderman and George Bennett in 5th place. The new leader of the race in the general classification is Michal Kwiatkowski with a 14-second buffer on Alejandro Valverde, followed then by Wilco Kelderman. It's Laurens de Plus who is the next best. Stage 3, and it takes them through to Arenys de la Torre, 178.2 kilometres, a chance for the sprinters. But first, they have to survive a Category 1 climb of some 20 kilometres. It's then onto a Category 3 climb. They descend down towards the finish line. The break will try its luck. The sprinters will be hoping for glory, but the red jersey will rest on the shoulders of Michal Kwiatkowski.